It was hot, it was humid, but fortunately a little bit of wind puffing on the 33 racing crews as they formed up for the biggest grid here at Fuji Speedway. And this, the second year of Blancpain GT Series Asia. Brilliant start from pole position by Alexander Imperatori. A challenge from Nick Foster in the red Ferrari on the left of the screen. Looked like side-by-side contact with the Mercedes behind, the 888 car, but all clean down to the first corner. That's good news. So many cars funneling into such a tight turn. You can see the number 63 Lamborghini getting pushed a little wide at turn 3, lost momentum. The ARN Racing Ferrari moving past into 5th place in the hands of Kota Sasaki in the early stages of the race. And it was tight out on the circuit between the Team I Race to win, Mercedes, and the 82 BMW. And I think push came to shove, and most certainly did. That was where the 82 car got its extra momentum, or sideways momentum, had a spin out of the final corner. No damage done to the car, and it fought its way back, can you believe it, to 3rd place in the GT4 class. But the battling was at the front end of the field, and Nick Foster was being pushed very, very hard indeed in the early stages of the race by Raffaele Marciello. And Raffaele didn't have to make the passing manoeuvre because Nick just ran too deep into turn 13 and 14 and drifted off at the side of the circuit. Again, the fighting was very robust further back. Kay Cozzolino and Josh Burden, I think they were enjoying themselves. We were certainly enjoying watching it. Didn't matter if it was turn 15 or turn 1. The battle continued. It was nip and tuck, and the positions changed all over. A very, very good run. Waited as late as possible. Class leader, race leader, number 18, Alexander Imperatori, in to hand over to his teammate Taniguchi. Then it got very busy in the pits. Number 19 car, the championship leader, made its pit stop. Kodrich to Lind, and Lind was back in a lap later with a puncher. And no points today in the second race at Fuji. Will that have an eventual outcome on the championship destination at the end of the season? But as you can see, out on the circuit, the racing was absolutely brilliant. But this long start-finish straight, just providing so many opportunities for passing manoeuvres. And also, turn 1 is so tight, there is inevitably contact. And there we saw Takeshi Kimura going around after contact. I think that was with Aidan Reed in the latter half of the race. But the chase was on. And it was very unlikely that Hamaguchi would stay in the lead of the race. So he didn't, under great pressure from Matchell, but most notably from Nico Bastian. Bastian moved through into the lead of the race, having pushed really hard on new rubber. All eyes on the screens. Who was going to get through to the finish first? The GT3 AM class, the Audi winning that yet again. But the overall victory went to Nico Bastian and Patrick Niederhauser, 10 seconds clear of their teammate Alexander Matchell. And look how close it was in that battle for second place. 100th of a second was Matchell's margin over Hiroshi Hamaguchi's Lamborghini, with Taniguchi coming home in 4th after yesterday's victory. Fantastic racing at Fuji Speedway. That's all from me, Bruce Jones. Join us again in Shanghai.